Well, here we are, and we're talking about privacy. Oh boy, this is one of my favorite topics in digital marketing. Let's look at a couple of things to start with. Let's think about Facebook for a minute. Now, here is a situation that I don't think has ever happened before in the world. Imagine a forum where people willingly put personal information online, published forever. That's right. Whatever you publish online, you need to be very careful. Technically, that's published forever. This could be backed up in multiple servers around the world. Every single keystroke that you make, it could be. You never know, things can get deleted, etc. But you've got to assume that while you're on the web, and somebody in 1,000 years, for instance, might be able to look up whatever you're doing on the web. Most certainly, though, I think most people that are involved in, let's just say, social media don't quite understand sometimes. If you read the terms and conditions of some social media platform, you may think really hard before you actually get involved. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them. Just start thinking about, be reticent about your identity, your personal brand. It's very important, especially for you guys that are just coming into the world of sort of corporate world or global corporate world. Everything you do, every keystroke is out there. Now, when you start thinking about privacy policies, it's going to be very interesting when you actually look at Amazon's and really start reading some of these things. I think you'll be surprised. The other side of this is, I think in the good old days, you could have a US policy and it would be within the walls of the US. And then you start thinking international. Does everybody play by the same games? You make up your mind on that, but I think you'll find that pretty surprising as well. You can make international laws on whatever you like. Doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's going to abide by them. I think what I would say in general, understand what the privacy laws are. Even when, for instance, people sometimes don't realize, you have to be very careful about sending out email blasts. You do give people the option to unsubscribe and opt out. There are actually laws around these things. So anyway, hopefully you'll have some fun on this, and hopefully it'll help you in your road forward, because you need to know about these things. You need to understand the various regulations and basically the ability to actually comply with those regulations, and some countries that maybe don't take as much notice as they should. So anyway, come with me and really enjoy privacy this week. Thank you.